Here is how you connect an Alarm.com camera. It could be indoor, outdoor, doorbell. So obviously first thing you want to do, make sure it's plugged in. I prefer to plug it in on a table and get it connected before I go install it. In case there's any issues and it needs to be replaced or the reset button needs to be held down, I would rather do it on a counter than up on a ladder, reaching overhead, or in tight spaces. So first thing to do, find a plug, make sure it's wired up, plug it in, and you should see a blinking white light there. Now when you go to your Wi-Fi networks on your phone or computer, you'll see ADC and then some numbers as an option to join that Wi-Fi network. If you have it plugged in for a couple minutes and you don't see that, either you got to make sure the camera's deleted from somebody else's app or your app, or you got to try holding down the reset button on the camera, on and off. Try holding it down for 2 minutes at first. Refresh your Wi-Fi, see if it comes back. If not, hold it down for another couple minutes. And it should eventually pop up after several tries. Maybe one try, maybe, like I said, several tries. If it doesn't, you got to make sure the camera's actually cleared. So what we're going to do, camera's plugged in. The ADC cam here is an available network that we can click to join, like we're joining a Wi-Fi network, like you're just joining one of your available Wi-Fi networks. And you'll see you should be connected, and you'll see the Wi-Fi logo there with the check mark there. And I'm gonna attach these links in the below here, but you can go to 192.168.1.1, and then you go to search there. You're going to want to scan for your Wi-Fi networks that are available. Sometimes this takes a little bit. Sometimes they pop up like right away. Sometimes you need to wait for them to arrive. Sometimes you have to refresh the page. Sometimes, okay, and I think they're starting to pop up here. Let's see. Sometimes this stuff doesn't work on the first try, and you have to, like I was gonna say, refresh some pages here. So it's not going. Let's reload the page. Click scan again. Sometimes this takes a couple times to just keep retrying it. So we just have to wait for these Wi-Fi networks to pop up here. And here we go. So you're gonna find your Wi-Fi network. The name is gonna pop up there, and then you're gonna wanna put in the password. I am obviously not gonna show you my Wi-Fi password. And it's very important you make sure you have this password correct here. So I'm actually gonna type it in again to make sure it's correct, because I was watching the camera a little bit. If you get this wrong, okay, after you do that, it's gonna say, after you push that and click submit, it'll say this, you'll say okay. And then now you have to wait. We'll come back to another step here. If you don't think you did it right, you can click submit again. Very important you make sure that password is correct. If it was not correct, it's not gonna tell you. You're just not gonna be able to find the camera when you look up the MAC address, and you're gonna have to like delete it and then restart. So after you think you got the password correct, your Wi-Fi name correct, you click submit. We are gonna come back here in a second. Okay, Now, after giving it a minute or two, we're gonna go to our alarm.com app, click video down here, gonna click the little gear icon there. We're gonna click add device, and it should pop up as a device available to click install. If it doesn't, you can go down to enter MacBook or enter MAC address. You can also click that QR code to scan, and you can try to scan this QR code or the Mac QR code on the box that this came in. So, but this popped up here, so we're gonna click install. Gonna give it a name. Let's call it Garage. Click next. And now it is gonna go through some stages where it's updating the software. And this takes a little bit. You can see this light is green now. And in a second here, we'll see that it's at a couple percent. And this part takes a little while until it'll show up on your app. After this, you might need to click a couple more buttons just to finish some stuff. But yeah, that is really how it's done. And if you get to this stage and it fails for some reason, you could try going back to the available Wi-Fi networks that you saw. And if the ADC option isn't available as a Wi-Fi to join, then you're gonna have to hold down this reset button for a couple minutes at a time, go back, refresh your Wi-Fi and see if it's an available option. And then if it is and you're clicked on it, then you'll go to the 19.2 browser and find your Wi-Fi network after clicking scan, put your password in, submit, and then a couple minutes later you can go into your app and see if you can either find it like I did or scan the MAC address. And we are loading. After a few minutes, that'll be done loading. You can click next here. Next again. Create recording rules. You could do that right now where you can skip. These cameras really won't record motion unless you go in there and create rules and tell it when you want it to do that. So if you just click skip for now, just do skip, just to get the camera connected. And there we go. Camera's connected. If we go to our videos, you can see we have a garage camera there now. And once again, if you want it to record clips, you got to click on recording rules and do some more settings from there. But there we have it, it's connected. We got a solid green light now.